After more than 2 years of dilly-dallying, President Jacob Zuma will get a chance to pay back the money for upgrades on his Nkandla home. In March, the country's top court ordered that Zuma pay back a portion of money used to renovate his private home. This after the country's watchdog had identified a swimming pool, cattle enclosure, chicken run and amphitheater as non-security items that Zuma must pay for. The court gave the Treasury 60 days to work out a reasonable cost for Zuma to pay back. He now has to pay over $500,000. The ruling ANC says this brings closure to the Nkandla matter.
For us, this is a one step closer to finalize and to finality in terms of the issue of Nkandla. We're quite happy because there are no issues of disputes now in law and in fact that the president, through his undertaking in court, he will make a payment and the issue of determination is now resolved.
Opposition parties have slammed the decision, calling it an insult. The Economic Freedom Fighters, which has been championing the issue, wants President Jacob Zuma to step down. Even if President Jacob Zuma pays the money within the prescribed time, it would seem that the matter is far from over. The Economic Freedom Fighters have vowed to stop President Jacob Zuma from speaking in Parliament. They believe he does not deserve to address the National Assembly. It's an issue that South Africans have a keen interest in. Some political analysts say this Nkandla saga will definitely play a part in the upcoming local elections.
It's an issue that has gone through one elections, that is the 2014 general elections, and it is certainly going into local government election, no doubt about that. We've seen recently, after the announcement that the president has to pay 7.8 million, opposition parties actually went full gear, saying that the amount is not reliable. How did Treasury care about that? So now you have a strategy by the opposition party to actually stretch this further beyond just payment. I won't be surprised if they even threaten to take legal action to dispute the amount. If you think of political parties such as the EFF, they have been pushing this pay back the money, and I don't think suddenly they are going to stop because the issue of the money has been settled.
South Africans have varying views on the matter.
I think the money that he is required to pay now is very little compared to what they spent in Nkandla. And the money that they spend when they do those investigations, the public protector, exceed the current amount that he's been asked to pay for now. I think it's very little.
I can also say that money that was used to build Nkandla, it was supposed to be put on education and other things in South Africa. There's huge amount of there's high rate of unemployment. Like I am not working. I'm a South African citizen. And actually, I think we're going to run to another parties.
From the beginning, I never seen Nkandla as a serious issue. Seriously, because the president has to have a house to live if he retires. So if he takes money and builds a house for himself after retirement, I don't know what's wrong with it. If they feel the money was too much of a quota, they can refund it systematically afterwards into the system. Somehow, maybe when it's out, or maybe from his personal investment, they can take the money back gradually, not that they have to make him pay. I mean, the one person in the country for crying out loud. We must understand that. He deserves respect.
The presidency says it will comment on the Treasury report after studying it. Yolisa, Njamela, CCTV, Pretoria.